Welcome back to Big Old Betting Tips YouTube channel. For those who have not subscribed, please, I request, there is a humble request, subscribe to this channel, like the video, share to others so that we grow this YouTube channel. We are soon clocking 1k subscribers. I'll be so happy once we reach 1k subscribers. Today we have 3 games and they make a total odd of 3.48. So we are going to analyze them since our producer is back in the studio, and we are going to continue analyzing our games as usual. And so we see how we can get our final tips as usual. So for those who want the VIP games, click on the link pinned in the comment section and it will take you direct to our WhatsApp channel, and that's where you're going to get my WhatsApp number, or that's where we can communicate. Then I highlight you about the games. So let's continue with our first game. Our first game, we have Graph Chart versus Jong PSV. So here we are going to first check on a graph chart. We see how they are performing before we go to PSV. So here when we check on graph chart, we see that their last 5 games, when we base on their last 5 games, we see that the last game they lost. The last game they won 1-0, and the second game they lost 5-3. The third game they lost 2-0, and the fourth game they won 4-0, and the last game they lost 3-2. So here we see that in their last 5 games, they have 2 wins and they have 3 losses. So here let's go and check on away team, that is PSV. When we check on PSV here, their last 5 games, we see that when we base on their last 5 games, the last game it ended a draw, it was 2-2. The second game it also ended a draw, it was 2-2. And the third game it ended a draw, it was 2-2. And the fourth game they lost 2-1. And the last game they lost 5-0. So here let's go and check on their head-to-head performance. When we check on their head-to-head performance here, we see that their last game, Graph Chart managed to win 3-1, and the second game PSV managed to win 2-1. The third game Graph Chart managed to win 3-2. The fourth game it ended a draw, it was 1-1, and the last game Graph Chart managed to win 3-2. So here when we check on their table standing, we see that Graph Chart is in position number 5 and PSV in position number 16. So here if you are to give any team to win, we can trust Graph Chart to win it. It is at an odd of 1.50, but according to me, I decided to give it over of 2.5 goals at an odd of 1.51. So it's up to you to choose the tip you need, but according to me, I decided to give it 2.5 goals at an odd of 1.51. That is the first game, that is Graph Chart versus PSV. Here we are going to check our second game. Our second game we have Ligands versus Burgos. So here let's first check Ligands. When you check on Ligands, their last 5 games, when we base on their last 5 games, we see that the last game here it ended 2-3. The second game it ended 0-0. The third game it ended also 1-1. The third game ended 1-1. The fourth game ended 1-1. The last game they lost 1-0. So here we are going to check on away team, that is Burgos. When we check on Burgos here, we see that their last 5 games, when we check on their last 5 games here, Burgos, the last game they won 1-0, the second game they lost 3-0, the third game it ended a draw, it was 3-3, and the fourth game it ended, Burgos managed to win 3-0, and the last game it ended a draw, it was 0-0. So here we are going to check on their head-to-head performance. When you check on their head-to-head performance here, we see that the last game here it ended 1-0. Burgos managed to win 1-0. The second game Ligands managed to win 3-0. The third game it ended a draw, to 0-0. And the fourth game Burgos managed to win 4-0. And the last game it ended a draw. So here when you check on their table standing, we see that Ligands then position number 1, and then Burgos then position number 10. So here according to their head-to-head, to me I'm going to give it under of 2.5 goals at an odd of 1.46. That game is found in Spain. So you can also choose your own option. Either you give it over or under. But my selection or my tip is under of 2.5 goals. So here let's go and check on our last game, or the third game. The third game here we have Capaz versus Turan. When you check on this game, let's first check Capaz, that is home team. Let's check their last 5 games here. When we check on their last 5 games, we see that the last game they lost 2-0. The second game they lost 4-3. The third game it ended a draw, it was 1-1, and the fourth game Capaz managed to win 3-0. The last game they lost 2-0. So let's check. So here when you check on away team, that is Turan, their last 5 games here, we see that the last game they played they lost 4-2, and the second game they lost 2-0, the third game they lost 2-0, and the fourth game they won 3-1, and the last game they lost 2-1. So in their last 5 games they have 4 losses and they have 1 win. So here let's go and check on their head-to-head performance. These teams, when they meet, we see that in their last 5 games, the last game here Turan managed to win 4-0. The second game it ended Turan managed to win 2-0. The third game Capaz managed to win 1-0, and the fourth game Turan managed to win 2-0, and the last game here it ended 2-2. So here when we check on their table standing, we see that Turan is ahead of Capaz. Turan is in position number 8 and the Capaz is in position number 9. So here, as we choose the final tip of this game, we can trust, I think, Turan to win this game at an odd of 2.25. So to me, I decided to give under of 2.5 goals at an odd of 1.58. So when you combine the total odd of the 3 games, we get only 3.48. So I don't know your opinion about the tips we've analyzed in the full video. You can tell me in the comment section and we see how we can help others. I'll be here when I've given it over, yet you are seeing under, or you are seeing a win somewhere according to what we've seen in their performance, their last 5 games or their last 5 games in the season, and you choose your own tip. Those are the games we had today. For those who want the VIP games, please click on the link pinned in the comment section. It will take you direct to our WhatsApp channel, and that's where you're going to get my WhatsApp number. We discuss more about the VIP games. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Like the video, that's the most important thing. The more you like, the more YouTube recommends our videos to other people. So even if you don't recommend or share to others, but as long as you like, it will be more important to big odd betting tip management. Thank you very much for watching. I sign out.